Sergel, News 4 New York.
In Connecticut, a mother is feeling the impact of the Hamas-Israel war firsthand. Both of her sons making the ultimate sacrifice, fighting for the Israel Defense Forces. And while her days fill with worry over their safety, she also is having to come to terms with the unfortunate reality of the war. News 4's John Chandler is in Stamford with that story.
Every last scene from Israel for this Connecticut mom is a heavy weight.
Every single person I know has been affected in huge ways.
What Vered sees, hears, and feels are not the images of a distant war.
So this is not a story in a faraway place in the Middle East.
She learns in horrifying detail firsthand from her sons, both lone soldiers, volunteering in the IDF.
It's hard. 22-year-olds are seeing it's unimaginable.
Her mind fills with worry for her boys, born in England, raised in Stamford. She asks we conceal their identities for safety.
My sons are humans who a week ago were having fun in Los Angeles or just on the beach in Herzliya and are now fighting for their lives and for the lives of 7 million people.
And while she worries about her two sons, she is also grieving over the loss of one of their childhood friends.
I woke up on Sunday morning to the news that my son's best friend from the age of 3 years old it was one of the first soldiers to have been killed, and my first reaction was to scream and my first thought was I'll never see his smile again. I said he died fulfilling what he wanted to fulfill his whole life.
Like their lost friend, her sons dropped everything, feeling a call to serve, to protect this tightly knit community that stretches overseas.
Everybody from the day schools to the synagogues to every organization comes together and has been so supportive.
Even donations from random strangers made in the name of her son's friend to friends of the IDF. There is a crucial humanitarian need for soldiers' supplies. Vered communicates daily with her sons. They are comforting conversations, no matter how brief.
To have your 20-year-old son comfort you and find words for you was, indescribable.
John Chandler, News 4 New York.
Our coverage continues on the Israel-Hamas war. You can stay up to date in both of our newscasts and on NBCNewYork.com. New York Governor Kathy Hochul says she is supporting New York City's hope to suspend the so-called right to shelter as the migrant crisis grows. Mayor Eric Adams asked a court to allow that mandate to be waived when there's a state of emergency and when the shelter population of single adults grows quickly. Governor Hochul says the mandate was never meant to apply to an international humanitarian crisis.
I don't know how the right to shelter, dedicated to help those people, which I believe